guys, I just wanted to share with you a super easy meal planning method, I guess you could say, that has really helped me a ton. I feel like I've tried every meal planning method there is out there. I've tried monthly cooking, freezer cooking, wild tree, e-meals. I mean, there's more, I know, but I've tried like writing out every meal we're going to eat for the week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then saving those papers and reusing them. And all of those just took a lot of time and effort and decision making. And then maybe 6 months ago or so, I came across Andrea Mills had a YouTube video out about an easier way to plan dinners. And it is awesome. I love it. So I will link her video down below so you can see it. I think her video and her method is a little bit more meticulous than mine, and her box that she uses and stuff is prettier. So please check that out and get all the scoop there. But mine is just a little bit more sort of just to get it done type of thing, which is how I usually do things. So hopefully you can figure out what works good for you, but let me go ahead and show you. Okay, so here is the menu planning box, or the menu box, I don't know what you call it, but basically I have a big stack of all of our favorite meals. I've got other things that have just been in this box for years and years. I don't know, I could go through it. And then I have some blank index cards. So what I did, and again, this is not my great idea, this is from Andrea Mills, but I just wrote down all of our family's favorite meals. I have a lot of cards here. I have no idea, maybe 75, I don't know, a lot of cards, because our family likes a lot of variety, but we also like the things we like, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to just always be trying things off of Pinterest that we're not going to like. So this week we had chicken pot pie and applesauce, breakfast burritos with fruit, Chinese food, which is just where I buy a bunch of frozen Chinese food, football food. I put a little tab on this one so it can stick up, because half of the year I use this almost every week, and I can just pick what we love, what we want to use that week. And then the other half of the year I'm not using it at all. So so I just kind of made that so I can get to it quickly. Chicken quesadillas with sour cream, salad, and corn. So that was this week's meal. So now that we're done with those, I would just put that at the back of the stack, and then get out the next 6 meals. We always have pizza on Fridays, so I only really need to 6 dinners. And what are some other things? The gist of this is that you just want to take decision making out of the equation. You kind of sit down and do some of the work up front by making these cards, but then you don't have to make any decisions, which to me is the most exhausting part of meal planning. So you have all these cards that you know your family likes. I also find that adding the side dishes is really helpful as far as not making decisions. And I feel like if I don't have different side dishes written down, and I just write those down when I feel inspired, when I see a good idea, if I don't do that, then we just always have the same side dishes. And it's also fun to write special desserts on here sometimes. I don't have them on all of them, but just something fun that you wouldn't normally make that might be fun for the kids. Okay, so, and then the other thing I was going to say is we have a mixture of healthy meals, not so healthy meals. I have meals that I love, BLTs, that's one of my husband's favorites, Dutch babies, that's Sawyer's favorite. So it's just, you know, so there's something sort of for everybody. Easy meals, harder meals. And if you're picking out your next 6 or 7 cards and you get one that you just don't feel like, maybe it's something that you usually make around the holidays, or you just had something like it at a restaurant, and you, or say it's soup and it's the middle of summer and you don't want soup, you just flip it to the back or take it and stick it somewhere in the middle and call it good. So that's how I do it. You can also put on your card, you could either write out the recipe, or you can say like it's on your Pinterest, or a website. Like this one is on my Pinterest, and here's the website. And then here's a tip: shred beef when done with hand mixer. I must have done it a different way, and this was the easier way. So, or like sometimes I'll have double recipe to feed the family, things like that. Sure.
Yeah, can we watch the doll?
Yep. Okay, so here's what it looks like when it's done. I just write it on my whiteboard because I don't want to have to refer to the cards every day. I just like to have all my meals written out on this whiteboard, so you could do it either way. We have Bible study on Thursday nights, so I just kind of pick something that, even if I don't know what they're going to be making, I just pick something that we can bring because I don't really want to have to go to the store again later. So I find that if you put as many details on your cards or on your whiteboard as you can, it really helps when you go to order your groceries or make your grocery list. So like taco soup, I feel like I always forget one of the toppings that I would like to have. But if I just have them on here, then I don't have to really think about it when I go to order my groceries. It's just a reminder right there. And then the only other thing I could think of to tell you was if I am watching a vlog or looking on Facebook and I see a recipe I want to try, I'll just use a different color and I'll write it here. There's this bean salad that I've been wanting to make that I saw a friend eating at Co-op. So I'll just write it in a different color and circle it. And then that is my reminder to put it on this menu for next week. And then if it's a hit and we like it, then I will just make a new card for it and add it to the rotation. So I hope that helps. I hope you guys give it a try and let me know what you think of this system, and if it simplifies things for your family, then I would love to hear about it.